up, YouTube? It's your boy Denzel. Yes, I know. Mind your business. It's been a while, okay? It's been a while. But I'm back at it again with a brand new video. So, before I even get started, if you are new to this channel, make sure you like this video, you subscribe, turn your post notification, comment, whatever you need to do just to stay connected. Because you never want to miss a chance when I upload. Alright? So do it. What are you waiting for? Get to it. Alright? So, might be wondering why there's an extra chair. And also, where am I at? Because this ain't a usual place where I record at. Well, all those questions will be answered because I have a very special guest joining me today for this video. And it is none other than my girlfriend.
Hi.
Hey, baby.
Hi, baby.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So, y'all, for those of you that haven't been following me on any social media platform, for those of you that don't know, this is my lovely girlfriend slash future baby mama slash future wifey slash everything underneath the sun. This is my girlfriend, Vanny. And you say hey to the people.
Hi, people.
Listen, y'all. So, basically, I did a poll on my Instagram story like a while back, and I basically asked everybody to, send in some questions to basically ask us. And Van doesn't know any of the questions at all.
I know nothing.
I know them, but it's gonna be good.
I'm nervous.
So why?
Because I don't know what was about to
No,
be
like
asked.
they're all really straightforward questions. There's nothing to be nervous about.
Okay.
But we're gonna get started to get to know more about us, Dan and Van. Okay?
Dan and Van.
So welcome to the Dan and Van show, y'all.
Dan and Van show.
Woo! All right, baby. So, like I said, people send in questions, and all pretty straightforward questions, very easy, and we're just gonna go with them at random. I have my computer on the side, people. So we're just gonna go through the questions that people have submitted,
Okay.
and maybe we'll just throw in our own questions as we just go through, and as we're just having kind of like an uncanon conversation.
Okay.
So the very first one was like, person was like, "You guys are so cute.
Aww.
How did y'all meet?"
First, thank you. We are cute.
Or cute or whatever. Or whatever.
We met online, so we are big online dating advocates now.
But what
okay.
online platform though?
Upward Christian dating app. Check it out if you're a Christian. But also be careful too, because everybody on there is not holy. So.
Yep. So like with any dating app itself, you always want to be careful with like who you're talking to, because you don't know if the person's actually who they say they are and whatnot. And when we got connected, so I found out about Upward through TikTok, and one of my friends told me to download it, and I did that, and I was just like, okay, but I'm not gonna do nothing with it. I'm not gonna create or nothing. But long story short, I ended up creating my profile. We matched the day that I started it,
You made it.
and we just been talking ever since. So now we're just really big advocates when it comes to the dating apps, because it's just if it worked for us, why can't it work for somebody else?
And also make sure your first message is fire.
Seriously,
Because his first message to me was, "Hello,
Beautiful.
gorgeous black queen."
No, it was, "Hey, beautiful black
It
queen."
was gorgeous.
I thought it was beautiful. Either way, you
said
still
gorgeous black queen.
you still is what you is. Okay.
That's right.
What would you say about for ladies? I mean, now y'all have to slide into the DMs, but
Right. Well, just be open, because if you're just ill, you're never gonna explore. You're never gonna meet anybody. You're just gonna be stuck at home.
Stuck at home.
Stuck at home with your cats and dogs, I guess.
And your grandpappy.
And your grandpappy. So don't be stuck at home. Be open. Have a conversation. Be willing to do that, because of course you're nervous. I was nervous talking to you.
Oh my God, the nerve.
The nerves are crazy. We're gonna have to skip to the nervous part.
Listen, we'll get to that later on, because there's a question that does ask about a little bit more about our story, but now we'll just talk about it later on.
So we met online.
Do you think you will stay in South Carolina for a while? Do you have somewhere else in mind?
Are you jumping to me first?
I mean, I can start.
Okay.
So, I mean, for y'all that have been following me, I've shared my testimony story of just everything that has happened with me. Or if you grew up with me in church, then you know what it was that God has spoken to me So I was called to be a pastor in Atlanta, and that was when I was about 7, 8 years old when I got that calling. And for me, Atlanta has always been my final destination. After I dealt with school and everything, and just waiting for God to say, okay, you can go to Atlanta now. But then it was just like nothing was happening. Mm-hmm. And when last year during the one conference at Relentless Church, God told me to pack up and go. So, being here in South Carolina, it was just like, okay, so is this the final destination, or we're just making like a pit stop before Atlanta? And now I'm kind of in this place where it's like, now I'm seeking God more because I'm trying to figure out, is Atlanta even still in the picture?
Yeah.
Like, what is it that God's trying to do? Because I know the calling to pastoring is still there, but it's just now, so in what retrospect am I acting on that calling? Right. So as of right now, for me personally, I'm not moving until God tells me to move. So however long that may be, whether it's like after when we get married, or we're here 5 years down the line, mm-hmm. however long it is that we have to be planning in South Carolina, that's how long we'll stay here until God tells us to move. Right. What about you?
I agree with that. I feel like I never saw myself moving anywhere else. Mm-hmm. I'm stuck in Greenville. But if God said you gotta go, well, I guess I better pack my pink suitcase and it's time to go.
The premium pink suitcase.
All three of them.
Her suitcases are ridiculously huge for no reason. And I'm just like, why?
But they carry on my things, so they need to get to where they need to get to.
What's something you did to get to know each other you think other dating people should do? That's a great question.
That's a great question.
I mean, conversation. Like, for me, I'm a big communicator. Mm-hmm. I'm very open when it comes to communications. I like to talk face to face. I don't really like using my phone that much. I don't like texting. I don't like being on the phone. She knows Big Hand. and a lot of my friends know that too, but yet they always want to rag on me about why, like, I'm always one calling you. Like, me, I don't like being on the phone. I'd rather talk to you face to face and have a conversation. So I would say for me, especially when we first started getting to know each other, it was really just taking those moments to just talk. Right. Now, I had to step out of my comfort zone and actually do texting. We did like the voice notes going back and forth.
There's a lot of voice notes.
There's a lot of funny voice notes.
There's probably like 3,000 voice notes between the two of us, especially at the beginning.
Yeah, at the very beginning, we sent like a lot of voice notes because at the time before we actually met up, like, she was working, so we'll just be sending voice notes back and forth. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes we'll get on a call and talk to each other. We didn't really start video chatting, I want to say, until like almost like maybe like a couple weeks down the line.
Yeah.
We started like doing
weeks, maybe months, or a month or two.
Maybe. No, because we did like video chat before when you were in Florida.
Oh yeah, that is true.
But like I would say more so like being like it was almost kind of like a consistent thing where we're like video chatting. I would say that was probably more so after we became official and we started dating.
Right.
But yeah, so again, just like, figure out what's like a best communication style for you both, whether it is texting. I mean, no, don't even text. I will say try to stray away from texting. Yeah. Because you can never judge a person's tone in a text message. Right,
because we did have moments where our tones are completely different in text. I had to learn your tone. I'm like, what's wrong? Why are you upset?
And nothing was wrong.
Because we were like, okay. And I'm like, what's wrong, baby?
And like, she's a big overanalyzer
too. I'm like, I had an LOL. I had an emoji.
Like, for me, so because I hate texting, when we were texting like before, it was like she would send a lot of like emotion in her text, and for me, I'm just like, okay. LOL.
You put even add LOL.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. But it's just like, I was like a one person response. I know for a lot of ladies, including yourself, a lot of ladies hate that. Yeah. That's why I say try to stray away from texting. Yeah. If like whatever device that you have, video chat with each other. Try to meet in person if you're able to, depending on what the distance is. Right. Try to find like that common ground location. But if you're doing long distance, that's a whole different story. Right. So definitely video chatting, meeting in person, and just like always like find ways to get connected with each other. All right. So, this one you actually posted, and when, because like the whole thing when it comes to the question, it was supposed to be for people that were either following us on Instagram or people that are friends with us on Facebook to submit questions. But this one decided to submit her own question.
I did.
So the question,
what did I say?
The question that you submitted was, "What's your favorite part about our relationship?"
So, baby, what's your favorite part of our relationship?
You know, I would definitely say, I mean, we have like so many great moments.
We do.
But I love the fact that, you know, we have so many moments.
We do.
We like, no matter where we're at, no matter what we're doing, we're always creating moments.
That's true.
And I would say that's like my favorite part because, for one, there's never a dull moment with us at all. We're always laughing. We're always being silly and goofy. Me more than her. But it's just like, you know, that's just who we are, and like just like that comfortability with each other to just say and just feel the way that we do. And, you know, but also I love the fact that we challenge each other.
We do.
Because, you know, again, me being a big communicator, I want to know how it is you're feeling. But what's ironic is that I don't like doing that.
Really?
Baby, you know how much you pull me to tell you what's going on?
That is true. I have to force you to say
Because, like...
But at the same time, I also hate talking.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess that is ironic.
But it's just like, but for me being a communicator, I'm always able to get other people to talk about what they're dealing with.
Right.
But it's hard for me to express that because I never... And I mean, it's been said like by Pastor John a lot, and like in like other settings I remember hearing it where it's just like, you know, like the church has never been a comfortable place for people to actually fully express themselves and how they actually feel. And, you know, I feel like even like, you know, with being raised, we never really talked about our feelings. It was just like, how's your day? Good. Yeah. Okay, bye.
That's it.
But like,
I'm like, how do you feel? So,
and I'm just like, what?
But sometimes I can tell by your face that something's wrong. So I'm like, baby, what's going on? I'm like, baby, what's going on?
but I'll definitely say that that's what my favorite things are. It's just like our comfortability with each other, being like creating moments and just really challenging each other a lot.
Because now it feels like we've been together forever.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But like that's how it was the very first day that we met, that we knew each other forever.
Because we were just walking around the parking lot for what, like an hour, 2 hours?
Yeah.
Just
saw that old man and then he disappeared.
That's the whole story.
That's a whole story by itself, y'all. But what about you, baby? What's your favorite part about our relationship?
You're bouncing your back on me.
Duh! It's a Q&A. Hello.
But I feel like it's the same. Like, we are hilarious.
We are. Yeah. Even if nobody else thinks that we're hilarious.
No one else thinks we're
hilarious.
There have been moments where we've literally just, something random would happen, and we'll just be laughing for an hour, and stomachs are hurting, feel like we're about to throw up, headache.
Me more than anybody, because...
I'm coughing hysterically, like, it's... Perfect example. You gotta come back in the frame.
I got a headache already.
Okay. But it'll be like this for like 37 minutes.
Oh my God.
And it's just so beautiful because we're able to do that.
I have a headache.
I'm sorry. Okay.
2 hours later.
I lost my train of thought.
I don't know.
What was I saying? What was the question? Oh, what's our favorite? You're not edit this part. No, well, let me hurry.
Oh God.
But we are very comfortable with each other. And baby, you're still laughing.
Keep going.
5 hours later.
We're very comfortable with each other. Okay, baby, come on.
Okay.
We're very comfortable with each
We're
other.
very comfortable with each other. I'm able to come to you when I need to.
Yes.
And you know, you're
Yes. Hallelujah.
thank you, Lord.
Many hours later.
Very, very caring. And you're very attentive to me. I love how attentive we are to each other in general. And it's like, where there's me, there's you. Where there's you, there's me. And it's beautiful.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
I love that.
The question is, what is my ideal proposal? So, you know, and like this actually happened on my birthday because my ideal proposal was that I wanted her to propose to me. And it was just for kicks, you know. I just told her just to get a ring pop and just propose to me. And she did just that on my 29th birthday a few months ago, which was hilarious. But at least for me doing it to her, you know, if money wasn't an option because, you know, after getting to know you a lot more, I know you don't like things to be done in public and whatnot, in front of like a lot of people. So for me, I feel like I definitely will still take you out somewhere, and you know, even though I hate nature, but like somewhere out in nature, we're just taking a walk and whatnot, and you know, I would want to hire like a photographer, videographer, just to, you know, do like a photo session with just us, and you know, we're walking down a path, and you know, you start seeing like these like little like candles just like sitting out, leading you somewhere. And you're trying to figure out what's happening. And as we keep walking, you know, I'm thinking of like, you know, just like a big rose, like pink rose heart, kind of like pink roses. And on the sides of it, you have like different cards that just says, "Who will you marry me?" And but also before you even get to the, well, actually no, before even the cards show up, because what it will be is that I want to have like, you know, like kind of these digital screens that just have pictures of just us and like all our random candid moments with each other, to leading up to the question, "Will you marry me?" And so that's my ideal proposal that I would love to do. But you know, even if I don't have the money to do it, you're still gonna get the best to my ability for proposal and whatnot. But of course, you know, but I also do know that you say you don't mind if it's around like, you know, close friends and family as well. So
as long as it's not 10,000 people,
which was my ideal thing, you know.
You want to hear a cheer, don't you?
Not even. I'm not even. I don't really care about the audience. It's just like for me, it's just like because I love you so much, I wanted to shout out to the world.
Oh my gosh.
Like, so what is it about the other person that brings out the best? That brings out the best in us?
Say one small thing though. There's a lot, but I'll probably cry if I keep going. You don't want me to cry on this video again.
Pretty good video, but go ahead.
So I'm introverted.
Very much so.
Very bad. It's real bad. I've gotten better over the years, but I feel like if you met me like even 3 years ago, you probably wouldn't like me. But I feel like you've brought out my extroverted side just a little bit more. And I'm able to like say more things to strangers, because through you, I've met at least 400 strangers.
Welcome to Relentless.
It's a lot. And you know, I'm like, people. It's a lot of people.
But you want to know what's funny though, because we've been to each other's churches, and it's funny because we get kicked to the curb at our own church.
Yes, we do.
So like when she comes to Relentless, I get pushed to the side and everybody's talking to her.
Like Manny. And when you come over, my man.
My man.
Shout out to Ursula if she watches. Exactly. It's like I guess okay. I'm not here.
And like,
I haven't been here for 23 years.
But even your parents kick you to the curb.
They were right. I'm like, Mama.
Like she walked the door first. I remember this. This was the very first time I went to her church. Like we walk the door, we see her mom. She says, "Hi, Mama." Her mom comes like to me, "Hey, son, how you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, Mama." She's like, "Okay." She's like, "I'm not here." And then like after like when service over, like I'm just sitting there and like she's trying to talk to her dad. Her dad walks past her, comes right to me. It was just so hilarious.
Like that. Okay. I guess I'm not talking to my parents today. No. But me.
But
they're excited to have a son in love.
Yeah. And then I would say, I'm trying to think of like the best one, because like you said, like, there's so many.
There's so many.
But
there's one that you told to your sister that blessed me and always blessed me.
Which one?
We're in Florida, and you guys were talking, and you said that I help you calm me down.
Oh yeah. But I feel like now there's like one that comes like over, like on top of that.
Really?
Cause like that is definitely one.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like now I feel like you continuously help me to keep my faith in God, to keep trusting that He's gonna make everything work.
Yeah.
Because it's been rough. Not gonna lie, it's been rough.
Yeah.
I've been down here now for a year and 2 months now, and it's been rough. Even when like I hit my high peak, then get brought back down, then go back up, then back down again. And right now I feel like I'm like slowly climbing back up.
Yeah.
But it's just like for me, I stress a lot when it comes to my finances, even though I need to stop.
Yeah.
Because I know what God does with my finances. He always blesses it. He always gives me more than enough. And that's what I constantly believe in, is that He's always going to provide me more than enough. Like, I don't want to just live off of just enough.
Right.
I want to be living on an overflow. And like anytime when the first of the month hits, I start getting depressed. But you help to remind me that, like, baby, like, God's got you. Like, it's okay. It's okay to ask for help. You don't have to feel ashamed about it and whatever. But it's just like, you know and understand that what God has for you is going to be big.
Right.
And that's what you do for me. You help me to maintain my trust and my faith in God, that He will continue to supply all my needs according to His riches and glory. My God. We as Christians out here, okay?
We are a Black Christian couple.
We are.
I love it.
Yep. The last question is, when's the wedding?
To be determined.
To be determined. Because, first, I need to put a ring on this hand first.
My finger's still naked.
It's naked.
It's naked.
Mine was there, but I ate it. That ring pop was a blessing, y'all.
2 seconds after you got it.
Like, it's like, ow.
How you gonna eat the ring?
That's the reason why I wanted you to get it, so I could eat it.
I know.
But
sooner rather than later.
yeah. Because even though, we have, our own timeline, but, at the end of the day, we operate on God's time.
Yeah.
And when He tells us, that's what's going to happen. But sure enough, when it happens, we'll come back and let y'all know.
We're gonna do a big announcement.
Big.
Big announcement.
Because we like things big.
Yes.
And extra.
For no reason.
For no reason at all.
Welcome
to the Dan and Van Show.
Welcome to the Dan and Van Show. We're extra for this. But any final thoughts?
This is your video, mine.
Oh my bad. It's our video, because look, my name has reached the video. Dan, that's me. The other hole to your hole.
So, y'all, thank you so much for watching this video. Well, y'all, thank you so much for joining us on this preview video.
You gotta have an outro song.
Yeah, this is Manny. I'm Denzel. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification. If you want to see her come back on, I'll bring her back on, because she's come back on regardless. I don't care what she says.
It's my guest spot. Once a year, I fulfilled my quota.
No, you didn't.
I fulfilled my quota.
Guess what?
I'll see y'all again in, what's next year? 2023.
Guess what?
What?
You'll be in there before that. So fun times.
I've been told.
Yeah. So, I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. And I will see y'all next time. Bye!